So the Jacksonville Jaguars, pretty interesting offseason. Hiring Urban Meyer as head coach, drafting Trevor Lawrence #1 overall, and yes, signing Tim Tebow. Wow. But what's really going to matter is if the Jags win right now. So let's look at their 2021 schedule and break down the 3 biggest games on the slate. The Jaguars have a pretty manageable schedule to start off the season, but in week 6, that's when adversity really starts to strike. They're traveling all the way to London to take on the Miami Dolphins. Now, Miami's expected to be a huge playoff contender this year, and they have one of the best defenses in the NFL. It'll be interesting to see how Trevor Lawrence responds and if he can put up enough points on the board to get the Jags a huge win. So after that trip to London, the Jaguars have a Week 7 bye, but it doesn't get any easier from there. In Week 8, they're traveling to Seattle to take on the Seahawks. That 12th man always makes things difficult, and as long as Russell Wilson doesn't make any waves with his whole being disgruntled with the Seahawks organization during the season and doesn't divide the locker room, they should still be a Super Bowl contender. And let's face it, the Jaguars just aren't on that level yet, so it'll be a real, one of those measuring stick games, if you will, to see where Jacksonville is and how high their ceiling is in 2021 with Urban Meyer at the helm. And finally, in Week 12, the Jaguars are back at home taking on the Atlanta Falcons. If they're still in contention for the AFC South title, and that division really is wide open, this is a game they have to have. The Falcons are in a bit of a rebuild. They have a new coach in Arthur Smith, and their defense still isn't that great. And they're putting in a new system. So, Trevor Lawrence should be able to put some points on the board in this one. The question is, can the Jaguars get enough stops against Matt Ryan and that high-flying Falcons passing attack to pull out the W?